Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Savage. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Quick completion on the out. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Kennesaw State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him. And then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and give.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. The 20, the 10, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get in and take it back to the house.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends him back in motion. On the run, it's Scott. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Toss sweep right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Williams looking for a man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Big 3rd down there for the quarterback, and he knew where his best chance was at getting that first. He found the curl route, made an accurate throw, and as a result, the offense stays on the field.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Finds his man. It's Bennett. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce 1 too many times, and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Cook. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. And the Gamecocks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Oh, better look out. He's loose.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They send the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Makes a connection. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the big fountain. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Working that left side now. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first stop.
He's looking deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Owls. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Number 1. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron, too, people. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The give to the right. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. A little screen to the running back. It's a seam wide open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position. And the
going for it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Cook. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. To throw, it's Wimsatt. He's going for it all. He's got it down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Cook. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Finds the tight end. There he goes! Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to run it. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Offside.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you?
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, out of space. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Running behind that left side. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he's wrestled to the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the move. Turning on the Jets. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Williams looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He's got it. 1st down and more. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock, he'll take a shot. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. It's a running room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. He lets it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Around the corner, it's Cook. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Trying play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. It is good. And now the lead is extended a little far.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Williams will pass. Throwing right. Got his man. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Taking it the other way. He's at the touchdown Gamecock. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Kickoff unit back.